you beautiful people. How you doing today? When I post something about our government, it's not to get no political thing, and people are just, they're dead set against the Democrats, and then the other people dead set against the Republicans. It's not that. It's for you guys to open up your minds and know that both sides, I mean, come on. Look at all the shit. Trump, come on. The man is guilty, and there is things the Republicans done, and look at the Democrats. You got the president's son. He's a cheat, and who knows what the president's doing? It's a joke, both sides. That's what I mean. It's equally horrible. I'm not picking sides. I'm not saying one's better. They're both horrible. That's what I mean. And it's not right. It shouldn't be like this. Shouldn't be like this. It's not right. So that's what I mean by that. So it isn't like I'm picking one side over the other. I'm saying both sides are corrupt and no good. Our government doesn't. It's real easy for people to, I don't understand why people make it so hard. When I post stuff on here, to some of the stuff I get back, I'm like, wow. Both sides are corrupt. And you don't have to be a smart person. I'm not a smart person to see that. And when I put stuff, people, that are drug addicts need to be helped in the streets. Yes, I know people are not, some of them are not going to want help. A lot of them are not going to want help. But to know help is there, and to also know when people are so bad, they're thrashing all over the street, do you really think that they can make an educated decision anymore? They need somebody to intervene in their life and save them. These people are dying. What do you think they're doing on the street? They're jumping all over. They're jumping out of their bitchin' skin. Oh, they don't want help. Well, you know what? The government needs to take them against their will, strap them down, get them well. Then if they go out again, okay, whatever. But these people are dying right in front of you, and I can't understand why people, just let them go. Would you want that for your mother, your father, your child? Why are people so cold? Why are people so cold? Please, none of my viewers be cold, because I don't have room for that, because I've seen people die. Please. Addiction is a disease of the brain, okay? It's a disease of the brain. And sometimes when people are reachable, yes, they got to make the decision they don't want to use no more, and they want to change their lives. I agree. But when you got people stripping nude in the streets and thrashing all over the ground like that, they're no longer in their right mind. They don't know how to think for themselves or what. They are gone. They need some intervention help desperately. And I hope people would know to see that. You wouldn't want nobody to go through that. You wouldn't want a fly to go through that. So that's what I mean by that. Well, you guys, it's compassion. I speak compassion on here, and some of my subscribers, they're like, I don't know. Maybe they're not as compassionate as I am. I want good for everybody. I'm not just up here shooting wind up people's asses. I truly want good for people, and things need to change. We are so far behind. We are so smart. We can send a man to the moon. We can make a car that drives itself, but we can't save our own people. We can't help our own people. We can't help people. I don't want people to say, everybody's just lazy. No, everybody isn't just lazy. There's people out there trying every day, in and out, getting kicked in the face. Like me. I take as many hours as I can get. Last year, I worked, sometimes I never had a day off in 2 weeks, okay? And that's being lazy? No, that's far from being lazy. And I can't, because I don't have a higher education, I can't get anywhere to make a substantial amount of money. okay? And you just keep needing more and more and more money just to make it. And I like to vote and live off grid and live off the land, because this anymore is a joke. It shouldn't be our court system. I've seen this, okay? I've personally witnessed this. If you got a job, that'll keep you out of jail. Not for me, somebody close to me, and I'm not getting into it. But what kind of crap is that? You should be able to get help no matter who you are, what you are, whatever. That's what our system was based on. So, yeah, I just feel and think things could be so different. And yeah, and people who don't want to work and shit and are lazy, yeah, they deserve a good swift kick in the ass. I'm not saying, you guys got to understand and use common sense. I'm not promoting and saying people who are lazy, who don't want to work and don't care about their life. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that people are out there every day having to make horrible decisions with, should they buy their medicine or pay their mortgage? That's what I'm talking about. This shit needs to stop. We can, like I said, send a man to the moon and have a stupid car drive itself, but we can't figure out how to live fairly on this earth because of greed and selfishness. I'm not a selfish person at all. I am here to say there should be enough of everything on good old America that we could everybody could have a decent house, food, and a decent car to go to work without just working 90 hours a week. You know? Just come on. You know? So it shouldn't be like this. It should be different. It should be better. We know so much and we do so little. And like I said, giving all those millions and millions of dollars to Ukraine, yes, that's wonderful. We help those wonderful, good people. I'm all for that. But we can't even clothe, feed, and house the people in America. We need to stop. We need to figure out a different game plan. Maybe what was in our Constitution worked for them hundreds of years ago, but it's not working for us now, or our government's not working for us now. We need to change. If you ask, so many people out of 10 are fed up with the government. They don't like either side of the government. Everybody's just fed up. Because nobody believes nobody. We've lost trust in our government. That's the problem. They have let us down as a people. It's not for the people, by the people no more at all. We need somebody that's compassionate, that has common sense, that's fair and equal to everybody, no matter what color you are, no matter who you love, no matter, anything. Just be a decent person that can go to work every day and have a decent life to come home to. That is only fair, and that's only right. And there's enough to do it in this world. And it's not fair that it's not available for everybody. That's what I'm trying to say. Phew. Now I got that through to you guys. I just don't want to be ever in my life. Some of you guys, it's almost as bad as somebody was dying right in front of you and you're walking past them on a sidewalk and you don't give a shit. I don't want nobody like that on my channel. I don't. You gotta know that caring about people should trump everything in this world. Yes, people will take advantage of you. Yes, people will say certain things to you, whatever, I try to feed all those cats. I got people that are just heartless women. Heartless, no good women. Oh, let them fend for themselves. I got cats that have one eye because they got beat up so bad. They only have one eye in their head. These animals don't deserve that. bite marks, marks on their neck where blood's coming out. I can't catch them. I can't get them. They don't deserve that. They don't deserve that. I take one big thing off their plate. It's called food. They have to endure the weather, the 100 degrees, the hot and the cold, the freezing temperatures, other animals hurting them, people running them over. It's ridiculous, this world. This world is too hard and it's too cold, and I'm here to stand up and say something about it, because if I don't, it sure don't seem like anybody else will. You know, so I have a problem with that. I have a real problem with things like that. And I came on here, and I'm going to be very truthful and very transparent with stuff. Some gentleman was a subscriber of mine for a long, long time. And he supposed somehow got my phone number. I left it for one of my other subscribers. Well, he just took it upon himself to get on there and tell me about Cash App. That's why I made that video asking people for $1 or $2 for cat food. I had that wonderful lady come through and she gave me some money for cat food. And cat food's very expensive. You know, cans of cat food's like $30, $35. A bag of cat food's like $20. And that's just for a 16-pound bag is what I buy at a time because it's too heavy. But the thing is, this gentleman came on here. I didn't ask him for money. He tracked me down, said all this crap. He's been a subscriber of mine forever. Oh, I like you. I think you go through a lot of hard stuff and blah, blah, blah. I want to give you $300 or $400 towards a refrigerator. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't ask nobody for that. But this is the thing. He's totally ghosted me now. Who does that to people? Who does that? And then like a day or two went by, I'm like, you know, oh, I'm going to still send it to you. I mean, I didn't ask for it. He offered it, but then he never came through. Like, it would have been so much better if he just would have sent me $1 and then to do something like that. And I'm not going to say his name to embarrass him, but that's really awful what you did to me. You don't do that to people. If you're on my channel, you should you supposedly care about my feelings, and then you do something like that? Who does that to somebody? That's really wrong. It's really wrong. Really wrong. Lose my number. That's wrong. You don't do that to somebody. I would never think of doing that to somebody. That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. Oh, yeah, I gotta wait for just waiting on the check. That was 7 days ago. So, I didn't ask for that amount of money either. That person offered it, and then all of a sudden, nothing. So that's why I made that video. Now, I've made videos on TikTok since then because I do have the Cash App. I've never used it till that guy came along and my husband set it up for me. But I am asking people for $1 or $2 for cat food because it helps me to go. I spend over $100 a week on cat food. I can't afford that, but you can't stop feeding animals once you start. And it's not fair. They didn't ask to be here. So that's why I do what I do. But that was just really wrong what he did to me. It just wasn't right. You don't do that to people. Oh, I like you. I admire you. People walk all over you. Well, you just walked all over me. Thanks, dude. Because that was really cruel. So, yeah. Anyways, I don't want to be negative on here, but I want to say what I feel. I'm straight to the point. I tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty, the whole shooting match, okay? I love you guys. You guys, we can do better in this world. I don't know how to go about it, but damn it, I'm hoping, and I'm going to try to somehow, like I said, whenever I can get monetized by YouTube, and I could at least bring home $4,000 a month from YouTube. $3,500 to $4,000 is the day that I quit my job, because the other money that's above and beyond what I make, well, I'll be giving it back to people every day, bringing food to their doorstops, dumpster diving, taking food to churches, helping people, trying to take elderly people to doctors. I would love to do all that, every bit of it, 10 times more than I'm doing now. 10 times, because that will be my full-time job, doing stuff like, I got the hiccups. My stomach don't like the root beer either, or the candy. Excuse me. But I just think if we all band together, we could do better and be better in this world, and not have a closed, horrible heart and say, oh, they deserve it, or, oh, I'm not helping them. What if God said that to you when you go through the double doors up there, and God said, you know what? I know about the times you denied other people. Now I'm going to deny you. You're not getting in. What would you think of that? How would you feel? All the love wiped away from you, and you've seen all your family behind God, and everybody's all happy and yada yada, but you can't come in. You're going down. That's not cool. Don't ever deny nobody, because if you deny anybody, you're like denying God. It's true. It's true. Now, I'm not saying if somebody's taking advantage of you, that's a different story. But I'm saying if you deny anybody just a chance to live, eat, and be productive in this world, you're denying God. God comes into us all different forms and shapes, and we don't realize that. It's true. It's true. I'm just telling you guys. I know it, and I feel it in my soul. I don't know how to tell you. I don't know how to tell you I know, and I don't know how I know myself, but I know. I know it. I know it as sure as I'm breathing and I'm sitting here. We need to be more compassionate to fellow people, and caring and loving, and not so damn evil. That's what we need to do. We see things on the internet. They're talking about self-hate and crime. I seen this woman with her boyfriend or husband throwing rocks at this other guy, like her neighbor, and she's trying to beat him up. How is that not promoting being horrible? Why would they have a video like that up there? They shouldn't allow videos and shit like that. That's not right. That's not right at all. I just know that there's a way to be better and kinder to one another. Like, look at that star, that Post Malone guy. He's an example of a person who really tries to give back. He gave a lady his guitar. There's so many different things he's given people. A lady waited to give him a pair of shoes, brand new shoes. He waited till he got off stage, and he was so compassionate and nice, but he gave her his shoes and signed them. You know, it's just about being genuine in the moment, and you would get so much out of it. I surely do. When I do all this good stuff for people, you don't know how good I feel. It's the best drug in the world. Nothing can compare to it. No wine, no cocaine, anything. Nothing can compare to it. I don't even know what because I've never taken that in my life. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I used to drink when I was young. Oh my God, I was wild, man. Dancing freak. Going downtown Detroit, dancing my ass off with high heels, walking around in bad neighborhoods. I used to dare, like, you come fuck with me, I'll kill you. But we need to care about everybody. This life is fleeting and it goes fast. And if we can do a couple kind things in our life for other people, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I love you all. I think you're all beautiful. You're all worth it. Sometimes I think some of you get misguided and you get a closed heart and you really don't know. But think about it. Just think next time when you deny somebody, you're denying God. Then you'll change your mind. I don't say ever help somebody or give somebody that's shitting on you. I don't say that. Just the regular people who are trying in this world. Love one another, guys. Love one another. Golly, this time goes by so fast. I'm telling you, I can think back in my mind when I used to go out and rip these clubs up. I was 21 years old, all decked out, all smelling good with poison perfume, and go during the weekdays, and I would work stupid Taco Bell and go out at night and dance my ass off. Had a great time. Had fun. Pay for it the next morning. Oh my God. Oh Lord. But you had some really good fun, you know? So just be a little bit more compassionate. Even if you can't give anybody anything, be compassionate. Be compassionate. Love on them. Give them the love that you didn't get or you were gypped out of. That's a way to look at stuff. I love you all. I'm going to come back on here. I'm going to have some surprises for you guys. So be on the lookout. I love you guys. Have a great day. God bless. Remember, we're all in this shit together. You sons of bitches. Gary Busey's sister. Not. Jeez, I say that and somebody believes me. I'm not his sister. If I was, I wouldn't be making videos. I'd have enough money to go help everybody. Amen to that. Have a great day, guys. I'll be back in a little while. Bye.